I have a different approach to this year. I think it's everybody that has been interviewed in our team has kind of, hit the nail on the head over and over about, it's just time to work. It's time to do our thing instead of talking about it. This is the first media thing I've done just because there's no need to be talking about it. It's just time to go do it. And right now it's, kind of moving in silence, which is fine with me. That's how I used to do it before getting on a bigger stage. So I'm happy to get back to those roots. And like I said earlier, get back to the fundamentals to where I can accomplish the goals when the season comes around.
How do you feel your skill set matches what Stefanski's offense is and how it brings out the best for you?
I think it matches up very nicely. Being in control, getting checks in the run game, just being efficient. And last year I know was not a great year for turnovers, but I've always prided myself on not turning the ball over. And so that's something the conversations we've had is when we do take our shots, it has to be smart decisions, and there's nothing wrong with a good incompletion every once in a while. So the scheme-wise, I think my skill set matches up to that very well, and then also how he's coaching it. I think it's going to be a great fit. Kevin's obviously an extremely sharp guy, and he's able to relate to everybody, and that's one of the best parts about him, being around him so far, and just hearing his message. It's everything he does is with a purpose. It's a very deliberate message, and he has everybody believing in that on the staff. And so I think that's how the foundation should be set, and he's doing an unbelievable job of that. And then scheme-wise with him, of establishing the run and everything he did in Minnesota, and then what that does for the rest of the game, opening it up in the play action, in the pass game, and also just controlling the clock. They were a very efficient team for the past few years, and so that's kudos to him. It's the combination of knowledge. That's why, having guys like Alex Pelt and Stefanski that have had so much success, and then you bring in Case Keenum, who's played in that system, so he can relate to those reads. And then also having a guy like Garrett in our room as well that I can just bounce things off of. It's going really well right now. So I'm happy about it. During all this, it's kind of made everybody go back to the just sheer fundamentals of you can't do so many complex drills and all this stuff because everybody might not have the same equipment. But we can teach the very base fundamentals of what this new coaching staff wants to do and go from there. So I think that's been the best thing, is essentially just getting back to the basics.
And I know you had some guys down last week.